Okay, y'all. Just got done with the gym. A little bit of a weirder day. I slept in until like 12. Didn't even mean to at all. I was planning on getting up a little bit earlier, but slept through my alarm. Or I woke up and turned the alarm off and I don't remember it. Either or. I woke up at 12. That's a fact. I came to the gym fully intending to do legs. And I started doing legs. And I had a feeling that I needed to do back. And so I finished my plyometrics. Nothing too crazy. Just some regular hops, some jumping up onto our box jumps, and single leg jumps and whatnot. And then I went over, did some lat pull downs. I didn't realize how disconnected I was with my back as of recent, just because I have not been locked in with the gym, been doing other things, still things that are productive. So it's not like I'm locked out necessarily. Just the gym has not been the biggest priority. And I can't tell if that's the reason why some of my weight dropped. I think it is part of the reason. But for a few of my exercises, I had to do less weight than I usually did. Like for my lat pull down, my weight that I usually did was like around 140. But in like these 2 weeks that week or two that I've been cutting, I had to drop down to 120. Like 120 was pretty easy. I definitely could have done 130, but I couldn't find any of the extra weights to add on to it. But yeah, I could definitely tell that there is a bit of a difference. I also haven't had a lot of food today. I had some oatmeal, a little bit of brown sugar in it, and like 6 eggs. So it's not like I've had a lot of food today to give me the energy for it. But I mean, I'm not at 100%. It's just yeah. But that doesn't mean the rest of today can't be good. It is a very cold, windy day. I want to do some throwing. But I don't like the cold. I don't like the cold while I'm throwing, especially if it's by myself. If it's with somebody else, I don't mind it as much, but it's a little cold. Oh, also, at the end of my workout, I did some sprinting. I did 4 intervals at what is it? Level 9 speed, which is about like a 6-minute mile. I did that on the treadmill, and then I walked for like an extra 10-15 minutes, something like that. So yeah, it's not like I'm just completely omitting everything today. It's just the throwing part is not as, it would not be as fun as it usually is, because the wind throws a little bit of a wrench into things in terms of the throws. And I mean, there's going to be wind on other days, but the cold is just absolutely bitter. It is. Gets right down to your bones, and that's not very enjoyable. But if I get another kick of energy later on, I'll probably do that. But I need to run to the store because I'm out of yogurt for my meal prep. So I still need to do some meal prep for the week. I'm going to be working full time a couple days this week, and so I think it's better that I did a little bit of legs and back today. So then for tomorrow, I think during my lunch, I'm going to try and hit some chest just at like my home gym. Hit some chest, and so then I'm at least doing something. And then I have volleyball later tomorrow night. So just trying to plan out my days, so then I am optimizing them for efficiency and fun. Efficiency being like, I'm getting the most out of my days. I'm not just kind of like, oh, what should I do? Oh, well, I wish I would have done that. Thinking about, okay, tomorrow's going to be a busy day. And if I want to get huge and massive and strong, then I'm not gonna have time for the gym tomorrow. Unless if I make the time, like during my lunch, just gotta have that dog in me. I'll probably, we'll see. Maybe have an energy drink at work beforehand, so then I actually have the energy to go over and do that, because I need to go. But we'll see what happens today. We might play some volleyball. I don't know. We haven't really been playing as much during the week as of recent. I think people are getting a little burnt out of it. But I'm still down. I'm still down to play. Oh, I forgot. I'm running low on gas. I gotta go get some gas. And I usually get it at Costco. We'll see. I might just go over to Costco and grab some lunch, some gas and lunch, like a chicken bake. That sounds pretty darn tootin' right now. Pretty darn tootin' rootin', since I don't have anything made, any meal prep for lunch right now. Yeah, then I'll go do that, and I'll catch y'all later. Alrighty, everybody. Here we are. We're at the park. We're doing our throwing. It's cold as balls, but you know, we are out here. I think for today, I'm gonna work on some break around throws, and along with the break around throws, or just break throws, we're gonna be doing some running with it too. So I'll just do a quick example. So I got my discs over here. Let me put this away. Ooh. Let me do an example here. What we're gonna be doing is, we got our pile of discs right here, right next to our cones. And so what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna act like the end zone's right there. It's the other yellow or orange cones. Catch it like this, and then just a nice, easy throw. So it's kind of like stopping that momentum and not just absolutely throwing it out the back of the end zone. So I'm gonna be doing that, and practicing our shimmying. So we're not gonna be going like, it's just gonna be like a quick 1-2 and then really far reach out. So that's kind of what we're working with today. I think we'll do 2 sets of 10 for each of those. 2 sets being 2 sets of backhands, 2 sets of forehands, and then 2 sets of the running backhand, 2 sets of the running forehand. So we'll get crack-a-lackin'. I think we're gonna start with stationary. I'm gonna have a cone over here, and I'm just gonna progressively get it further and further out. So then I can measure how far I can get my pivot foot. It'll be a little more consistent, whereas before it was not very consistent at all. So I'm gonna do a little shimmy, just boom. We're just gonna focus on trying to get it into the box. What was that? Sure, do you want to throw the disc into that box right there? All right, try and throw it into that box. Yeah. Oh my gosh, you were so close. Yeah, that's all right. We don't mind a throw like that. Went a little bit diagonal through the box, but receiver would have caught it. It was a catchable throw. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try for this one right now is a little less juice on the throw, so it's not as zippy. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. So, preferable to get a little bit more down, but it's all right. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, that's hitting the receiver's ankles. Okay. Got a weird one. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That throw is fine. Let's get a little dark. Let's finish this up quick. Yep. That one didn't feel super zippy. Right in stride. Let's do that again. Yep. There it is. I got the feeling now. That was a little zippy. Weird catch. Catching it different ways. Yeah, that's good. All right. So I'm out here getting it. We're just gonna see how we can really get this going good. If I can hit this, we'll be golden. Get ready for this POV. POV, you're the receiver. I'll actually set you guys down a bit lower. Oh, okay. You see, the only reason why I feel so confident with putting y'all there is because I don't have confidence in myself. No, I'm joking. It's because the stand is relatively small, like really skinny. So when I'm throwing, it's not exactly like a really good shot of hitting it, but you know, if y'all get hit, sorry. Shouldn't have been watching. No, I'm playing. Okay. That was close. That was close. Okay. Let's do that again. I think that one was a little bit low. Could get that a little bit higher. Oh. Yeah, that was a little bit more rough. Went off to the side. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That one had a really good line. Good amount of float. Would have been easy to catch. Let's keep this rhythm going. Got a good rhythm going on right now. Yeah. I found that when I'm running onto the disc and I load in like this, like load onto my back right foot, I feel like I get a little bit of a better throw off. Let's see if we can replicate that. Oh yeah. That's actually exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, let's keep doing that. Okay. Ooh, nope. See, I over pivoted. I think it's because I'm lining up my body flat and Oh, sorry, a little bit out of breath. Okay, let's just keep this going. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, they're passing. Okay. It's real quick. Two more solid throws. Yeah, a little high, a little far off, but I don't hate it. I do not hate it. Surprised the catcher a little bit, but receiver. Okay, yeah, that's good for today. Learning some valuable things with throwing up the line in that way, and I'm excited to apply that into game. I think next time I come out and throw, I want to try this again. Maybe not the first one, but that last one, the running, because if I can lock in those throws, that'd be really good as a handler. As a handler, having that throw is really good for being able to continue the disc in a very efficient manner, especially if somebody isn't cutting in the best way, and they're cutting in a way that is very much so like horizontally across the field instead of vertically, and the timing needs to be a little more precise. If I can get that float that I was getting on those last ones with my forehand, that's going to be really good. It'll make it a lot easier for the receivers to catch the disc when if the disc is on one side of the field, like up against the sideline, crazy around breakthrough, and we get it to the break side, and I look up the line, I still got momentum, I'm moving it up the line, or I look up the line, there's a defender cutting right across like 30, 40 yards out, but you still got to get there. If I can put a little bit of float on that disc, a little bit of touch, without putting edge on it, I think that would be perfect, because when you put edge, it subjects it a little more to the wind and various circumstances that you may not be able to control. So keeping the disc flat with spin and not too much power is exactly what I'm looking for. So it's a really good drill today. We're gonna keep that up, make sure that we're locking in those throws for this summer, and when the time comes to show, we'll be there. We'll have that throw in our arsenal, and we'll be an absolute menace on the field. The greatest feeling that I've had playing Ultimate was back in high school states. I think it was like our last game, second to last game. I always wore a red hat. There's this really cool Ultimate Frisbee red hat that I wore. And they're like, oh no, red hat's on the field. We got to make sure that this, and that. That's a good feeling when they have to like specifically play around you because you are that much of a threat on the field. It's a good feeling, especially when you hear it. It's not like I guess it might be an ego thing. It might be an ego thing, but it's very fun. It is very fun that when people try to specifically shut you down, but you're just better. Like, it's a great feeling. If you've never had that feeling, work at it. Work hard. Get to where you want to be, and then set new goals and get even further. Goals are a big thing. I think I should probably start setting some more specific goals with my throwing. I've already set goals for my other stuff, for like my sprints, my jumping, and my agility. And I mean, I've been working at those things, whether it's sprinting after working out at the gym, whether it is doing my plyometrics at the gym for my leg days to get better at jumping with technique and with strength. All of those are good things. But a big thing in Ultimate Frisbee, I mean, it's the Frisbee or the disc, whichever one you want to, whichever one have you. Frisbee is the trademark name from Whammo, but disc, I mean, the disc. Can't trademark that. But that's going to be all for today. Had a chicken bake for lunch. That was really good. I got a bit of meal prep to do for these next couple days since I'm going to be working some longer hours. But sorry for the past two videos. I crashed hard. I overworked myself and I was underprepared for the amount of work that I did. So learning and growing experiences and whatnot, but I'm happy to say that my goals, my weight goals at least, are still on track. I weighed myself earlier. I was like 196. I was with clothes on and after eating breakfast and all that stuff. So I'm guessing I'm probably more down around to like 195. And I think my first week was, if I'm not mistaken, it was like, oh, what was it? 198. So we're doing good. We're on track. I think we're actually even a little bit ahead, which I don't mind. Maybe I'm losing a little bit of muscle, but I'm not too concerned about that at this point. If I can get down to a lower body weight or lower body fat percentage, I'll be able to get better gains anyway, just because of the fact that your body tends to function better at a lower body weight or body fat percentage. And generally that's around like 10 to 15. As soon as you start getting into the single digits, that's where it can become a little dangerous, a little sketchy and whatnot. So don't get down that low. Unless if you're like a bodybuilder or you have a nutritionist and doctors and whatnot, like watching your every move and making sure that, and like doing blood tests and all that stuff. That's not a healthy body weight for you to be at. Does it look sick? Yes. You look like a freaking animal, but it is not ideal for gains. It is not ideal for life. And it is not a long-term thing for most people. If somebody has crazy genetics, go freaking crazy. But I don't think I have those genetics. I am half white, half Mexican. I'm not sure if you've seen many Mexicans before, but many of us are not exactly what you would call the most diced, the most lean, or the most cut. But who knows, maybe I have some latent genetics waiting in store for me as I start to diet down and get my diet more under control. But you know, every day is a little bit better, 1% better. It's fun playing with those kids and getting some throws in. I mean, I gotta really lock in for these next couple months. And honestly, just lock in for the rest of my life. I mean, why not? But these next couple months, preparing for this Ultimate Frisbee season, I want to show up and say, hey, I haven't been slacking. What have you been up to? Because even though temporarily that may make people feel bad, that's going to drive them to do better. It's going to drive them to want to achieve more. Obviously, I'm not going to throw it in their face or anything like that, but I want to show up in just my field presence of being there and being more athletic, being more skilled. People are going to be like, oh wow, he's put in the work. He has put in the hours to get to where he wants to be. I got to do the same. And unfortunately, when it's already the season, I mean, we've already got practice 2 to 3 times a week, and we got tournaments and games, this and that. So it's like, you don't really have much time left. But it's already getting dark. I'm not sure if you can even see me. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's probably, you're probably having a hard time seeing me. But it's time to go to bed. Nah. Excuse me, it's not time to go to bed. It is time to go back inside, get some grub, get ready for tonight, and prepare for the rest of the week And if it's the morning, have a good morning, have a good afternoon, and a good night.